Hey, Melvin. Hey, John.
Hey, Yusuke.
Hey, Yusuke, we're just trying to teach these kids what Federalist 10 is all about.
What kids?
Those kids.
Oh.
The trouble is, we don't really understand it ourselves.
If only Alpha taught us better. JK, I love you, Mighty Alps!
Well, good thing we're puppets, because then we can go back in time.
How does that make any sense?
Hey, look! It's James Madison!
What's Gucci, homeboys?
Oh my god, James Madison! It's so cool!
Hey, James, we were just wondering if you could, maybe, possibly, explain your Federalist 10 to us. Sure thing, bro. Among the numerous advantages promised by a well-constructed union, none deserve to be more accurately developed.
Whoa there, buddy. Can you explain it in kid language? I mean, not for us, but, the kids?
Well, if I must. So let's start from the beginning with the Articles of Confederation.
Hey, what's that? Articles of Confederation?
Well, you see, little ones, during the Revolutionary War, we had a national government called the Articles of Confederation, but we realized that was kind of weak and had no power. So a couple of us folks meant to try and fix it, but we just decided to scrap the thing and make, drumroll please, the Constitution. Ooh! Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wrote most of it, by the way, just saying. That humble brag, though. Anyway, so me and a bunch of Federalists. Oh, Federalists are the people who support the new Constitution, by the way, and they want to replace the old Articles of Confederation with it. Anyways, me and some Federalists like Alexander Hamilton and John Jay, we wrote these things called the Federalist Papers to try to convince the people of New York to ratify, which means accept, the Constitution. So how'd you do it, James? Well, let me explain Federalist 10 to you, and you'll find out. So a big problem I found out in government is the problem of factions.
What are those? Factions?
I'm not wearing shoes.
No. I mean factions. What are factions?
Oh. Well, factions happen when a group of people have the same idea, or similar motives and interests, and most of the time, they act for their own personal good, not the public common good. And factions can be a majority or a minority.
What are those?
Ah, you got me again. Well, majority is greater than half, or most of the people, and minority is less than half of the people, so opposite of a majority. So let me get back to factions. There are two ways to make sure factions don't do any harm. Remove what causes the faction, or learn how to control the effects of a faction. So let me explain how to remove the causes. We would have to destroy liberty. Basically, we don't let people think whatever they want, and we make it so they have to have certain beliefs no matter what.
But we can't get rid of liberty. Liberty is like air. Even though factions may be harmful, like fire, we can't remove the air that feeds the fire. Then all the animals would die. So we can't get rid of liberty.
Hey, that's a really good analogy. I'm gonna add that in later. But yeah, back to what I was saying. So getting rid of liberty to get rid of factions is out of the question. So the other way to remove the causes of faction would be to have every citizen have the same opinions, which is also impossible because people have different ideas and different amounts of land and property. Hey, Moment, remember when no one could agree what color that prom dress was? No way everyone could have the same ideas, and no way we could get rid of factions.
Ha 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 ha. It was white and gold.
You guys are stupid.
Okay, and one more remark on factions. Humans aren't perfect, so our differences will make us upset with each other sometimes. So we won't work together for a common good.
Haha, if you men were angels, you wouldn't need government.
Oh my god, stop interrupting me. I'm out. Alex Hamilton, you want to take over for me?
Well, it's your paper, and I guess I can explain some of it.
Hey, it's a $10 bill man. What's up?
Alexander Hamilton. His name is Alexander Hamilton.
So, it's impossible to remove factions like James said. They will always be there. So next, we have to look at controlling their effects. So if a faction is a minority, remember that's the smaller number of people, it won't be a problem. Because most of the people, aka the majority, will make sure they will defeat the minority faction by voting against them. Where you gotta watch out is the majority factions. We decided to control the effects of the majority factions with a republic.
Republic or democracy?
Wasn't democracy what the guys in Togas tried to do? Ah, yes. Ancient Athens had a direct democracy. Every citizen in Athens got together, participated in government, and made decisions. But for direct democracy, you need a small number of people. We can't do that here. And also, factions have greater power in direct democracy. The majority will easily overpower the minority.
Okay, so can you explain why a republic is the way to go?
Sure thing. So in a republic, a large population will select representatives through voting, and those representatives will participate in government. So the ideas and wants of the masses will be filtered through the representatives, so that the best ideas get through. The representatives won't be as easily swayed by emotions either.
Okay, but I don't see why you can't just have state governments do this. Why do you need to unify the whole country anyway with the Constitution?
James! Can you take this one? I'm getting tired. Also, apparently I'll be in money anyway.
Paper money? What the heck? But sure, I'll take that question. So, why do we need to expand government to the national level and not keep it at the state level? Well, you see, it's all math, really. In a small republic, you need to make sure there are enough representatives. So you need to raise the number so a larger proportion will be chosen out of a few number of people. Basically, since there's not a large pool of people to choose from, and you need to select more representatives, it's more likely they will be corrupt. But in a large republic, you need to make sure that there aren't too many representatives, or else it'd be really confusing. You are choosing proportionally fewer representatives from a larger population, so the representatives people choose will be smarter and wiser.
Ah, so it is all proportions and numbers. Basically, strength in numbers will also help prevent corruption.
Yes. Also, in a larger republic, each representative will be chosen by many, many people. So it will be that much more difficult for unworthy candidates to become elected. So this is why we need the Constitution, kids, because it will unite the states together, creating a large republic, which will also prevent factions from doing any harm, and it will make sure that the representatives of the people will be qualified and good.
So hold on, let's make a summary with what we learned from James.
So the union supported by the Constitution makes sure there will be super qualified representatives.
It makes sure there is a greater variety of parties because of the larger population and greater security. No one party can outnumber and force the rest to listen to them.
And that the Republic provides the greatest obstacle to prevent a majority faction from harming us.
Looks like you got it, kids!
Thanks, James Madison.
I'm James Madison.
And give Alexander Hamilton a shout out too. Good thing we went back in time and learned all that stuff.
Mighty Alps is going to be so proud. Hello, brethren. What matters take place here?
Hey, Alps! We just learned what Federalist 10 was about.
Y'all should post it on my MattyIce.net, the greatest website known to mankind. Well, there's a song.
F is for factions of the majority, U is for union, N is for national government we need down here in the